Have you ever stared at your analytics, looked at the numbers, and just thought, wait a minute, the money advertisers are paying out doesn't seem to be what's landing in my bank account? Yeah, you are definitely not alone. Today, we're going to clear up that confusion by breaking down two of the most important metrics in the game, CPM and RPM.
So what's the deal here, really? It's a question I hear all the time, and for a really good reason. CPM and RPM, they sound almost the same, but trust me, understanding the difference is absolutely critical. Why? Because they represent two completely different sides of the story in the world of online advertising.
To make this crystal clear, let's just tell a little story. Let's meet West Coast Gear. They're an advertiser, and they've just dropped some incredible new hiking boots they need to sell. And over on the other side, we have The Wanderer's Guide, a super popular travel blog. They've got the exact audience West Coast Gear's trying to reach. So let's see how this all plays out.
First things first, let's put ourselves in the advertiser's shoes. For a company like West Coast Gear, their whole world revolves around one key metric, CPM.
Now, CPM stands for cost per mille, and mille is just fancy Latin for 1,000. So it's literally the cost per 1,000 ad views or impressions. For an advertiser, this is the big question. How much am I paying to get 1,000 pairs of eyes on my ad? It's all about cost.
And for West Coast Gear, in our little story, the price they've agreed to pay is a nice round $10.
So you can picture it. Every single time their cool hiking boot ad gets seen 1,000 times, a $10 bill comes straight out of their marketing budget. It's a super straightforward way for them to track exactly what they're spending to get the word out.
Okay, so that's the advertiser side. Now let's flip the coin and look at this from the complete opposite perspective. We're moving over to the publisher, the Wanderer's Guide. And you know what? They're not thinking about cost at all. They're thinking about one thing, revenue. For them, the metric that matters is RPM, or revenue per mille. This is the estimated revenue they earn for every 1,000 views. Did you catch that? That one little word changes everything. We've gone from cost to revenue. For the publisher, the question is, how much money am I actually making from my audience? And when our travel blog looks at their dashboard, after all the dust settles, the number they see is $5.33.
This means for every 1,000 people who visit a page, reading about backpacking through Thailand or finding hidden gems in their own city, the blog is earning about $5.33 in ad revenue. This number is their lifeblood. It's their bottom line.
All right, let's hit pause for a second. The advertiser paid $10, but the publisher, the content creator, only got $5.33. So, where in the world did the other $4.67 go? It's time to follow the money.
This right here is the heart of all the confusion. It really feels like money is just vanishing into thin air, doesn't it? An advertiser is willing to pay a solid $10, but the person who built the audience, who created the content, is only seeing a little over half of that. So what gives?
This table really just lays it all out. On one side, you have the advertiser, and their entire focus is on the cost of their campaign. That's CPM. Then, on the other side, you have the publisher, and they're focused on the revenue they're generating. That's RPM. They are absolutely related, but they're measuring two totally different things for two totally different reasons. And here it is, the missing piece of the puzzle. The money doesn't disappear. It flows through a middleman, the ad network. So, West Coast Gear pays its $10 to a platform, right? That platform takes its cut for providing all the tech and connecting the advertiser with the publisher. The money that's left after that cut, that's what the Wanderer's Guide receives, and that's what they use to calculate their RPM. Mystery solved.
So why does any of this actually matter to you? Well, because whether you're buying the ads or selling the ad space on your content, understanding this flow gives you the power to make much, much smarter decisions.
Look, for an advertiser, a lower CPM means their budget goes way further. But for a publisher, a higher RPM is the ultimate goal because it means they're squeezing more value out of their content. And the two are totally linked. A publisher can boost their RPM by creating content that attracts audiences advertisers are willing to pay a high CPM for. We're talking about specific demographics, high-value niches, you name it.
So, here's a simple way to think about it. CPM is what it costs to get on the stage. RPM is what you actually earn from your performance. They are two sides of the very same coin in this whole digital economy. So now that you speak the language, now that you get the difference, take a look at your own numbers. What story are they telling you?